Hello everybody and welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. Today I've got a game for you in the Skoda T24. I've just bought this tank. As you can see, I've only played about 16 games. I've got most of the modules unlocked apart from the top radio, which takes a bit of doing. Yeah, so 16 games. As it's only 16 games, my crew isn't up to much. They're still trying to sort of grind up to 100% tank skill. Let alone any of the other sort of decent other skills. So these equipment I've got are rammer and vents and standard sort of consumable loadout. But if you've played the German T25, which I'll just zip over to now, yeah. I think Wargaming can do with updating their carousel design. Yeah, this thing here, it's a premium tier 5 German tank. It's essentially the same kind of gameplay. So let's go into the battle. It's a battle on Karelia. It's an assault. We're on the defending side. As you can see, it's a tier 7 game, but it's mostly tier 5. So as you can see on the matchmaker, we seem to have a lot of heavy tanks. We've got an IS, a KV2, a T150, a KV1, and the enemy team have got one heavy tank. So it doesn't look particularly fair matchmaking for the enemy, but sometimes you're on the opposite side against this against this kind of confrontation. So you just gotta gotta make the best of it. So I decide I'm going to scout down in the south. I'm on this side, so I might as well make my placement count. So I'm going to tank down there, and as you can see, the Skoda T25, it's not got the most powerful engine in the world, but because it's so light, because it has so little armour, it can shift in a straight line on level ground. So yeah, I make my way here, easily outpacing a lot of the tanks behind me, and then I'm going to get to my first sort of spotting vantage point, which is here. This allows you to see enemy tanks sort of heading up in the far distance there. Just line up a shot at this location. Here's a first customer, OI experimental, put a shot into his side. The gun has no problems punching through his side armour, and then I roll back very slowly. This is the Skoda T24's reverse speed, not so great. We're joined here by a friendly IS, but everyone else has decided to stay back and snipe. So we do have a lot of support, but if the enemy have sent a lot of tanks here, we could get rushed, me and the IS. So I'm just planning to stay here and spot for the guys further back, and just basically protect the sort of rear of the IS. So the enemy seem to be trading shots with our tanks further back. IS is pushing up to see if he can do anything. Can't quite see the enemy tanks to get any shots at him. IS is pushing around. This enemy T25/2 has come around to put shots into the back of the IS. Unfortunately, I can't shoot him, but then the VK3002D decides to roll off and engage the IS face to face, which allows me to get loads of shots into him. Gun reloads pretty well, but obviously my crew isn't up to 100% sort of training yet, so it'll probably go a little bit faster than this. Set fire to that VK, he burns out. Then this Type T24 comes in, get another shot at him, set him on fire, he burns out. So the score is now 6-1. Enemy have sort of YOLO'd in against that IS and all died. Just that National spotted there, making his way along at H4, and that OI experimental who I initially spotted, he hasn't been seen since. So time to start scouting. IS has done his work, so I guess I'm going to have to go and flush out that OI experimental. Don't particularly want to get shot by him because he has got a very powerful gun and he'll just punch straight through my armor and take me for most of my hits. So trying to be careful. Spot that Sherman 3 there in the distance, see if I can get a shot at him, but no. See if I can get a better angle. Ooh, enemy artillery spotted. Waiting for my gun to actually zoom in, but oh and then nearly turned myself over trying to get a better angle to shoot at the artillery, but he's disappeared. have a poke around the corner. There's the OI experimental. Line up his shot, put another shot into him. Again, the gun has no problems punching through his armour, which is reassuring at tier 5, I think, because he is quite a beastly tank at this tier. So push around again. He's a one shot now. Line up a shot. Wait for my gun to zoom in. Takes forever. Put a shot into him. Take him out. The score is 11-2. This side, the southern flank is completely secured. So 12-2. Game's over. So it's just mop up time now. So there's that Sherman 3 who was spotted at G6. So let's go and see if we can flush him out. Joined here by the IS, and that's Skoda T24 on the ridge. They've got plenty of support, so we should be able to polish this guy pretty quickly. So let's get in there. IS is going that way, so I'm going to go this way. See if I can spot him. There he is, and he's trapped. So put him out of his misery. Score is now 14-2. Just as enemy Skoda T24 left, who was last spotted there at C8, but yeah, he's not there now, and I'm not quite sure why I'm still driving in that direction, because he would have been spotted if he was anywhere around there. So a bit of a brain fart on my part. There he is on the ridge, which means I'm going to have to turn all the way around and start making my way back there. As you can see from the mini-map, everyone wants this guy. Free XP. I'm not going to be able to, beat the T67 or that Hellcat. They're just so much faster than I am. But okay, they're struggling to find a way to him. Let's see if we can go high and get a good shot down. But no, our T24 just rams him and takes him out, and that's the end of the game. So. Yeah, that was an ace tanker game in the Skoda T24. As I wasn't expecting it, I didn't think I did that much damage, but I'm top for damage and XP. Again, not so high, but those are the breaks sometimes with some of the tanks. So yeah, good game.